Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures, and today's video is all about sheep shearing. I'm just making a special video for this to share my experience. I am just a homesteader. I only have 4 sheep. I shear my girls every year. This is the 3rd year that I'm shearing my girls, and I just want to put on the front end, I don't do it the normal way. Most of the time, professional sheep shearers will flip the sheep up and shear them that way, and they just bzz, 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 and it's all done. They're really fast and really good at their jobs, but unfortunately my back doesn't tolerate holding these girls up while I get through their coat, and I am not nearly as good as the professionals, so it takes me longer, and I feel that keeping them flipped up that long is hard on them and hard on me. So I actually do my sheep just tied to the fence in a halter, and I work around them. We're going to be doing Vanilla today. Vanilla is my kicker. She does not like having her back end done. Hopefully this year she'll be better, but last year she was kind of a bear about that. So I may end up having to flip her for the last part of it to get underneath around her teats and that kind of area. I do want to say that by shearing them this way, you're not going against the grain of the wool, so it does leave them just a tiny bit longer than when you shear them the traditional way by flipping them, because when you flip them you actually go backwards, and so it does shear them shorter. And mine don't come out looking perfect, you know, like the sheep shearers that do it professionally do. They might have a sticky outie here or there. They might have a long spot and a short spot. We just, you know, we just do the best we can. But I have had a lot of people say, I'd like to see how you do it and do a little bit of a closer look. So here it is. Here's your close look, and I'm gonna flip you around, show you my equipment. And the other 2 got done yesterday. If you want more of a, you know, a fun farmy video, then go back and watch yesterday's video. No, day before yesterday's video, sorry. And I did Reese's and Oreo on that one, but I'm going to give you some close-ups on this one and, you know, kind of give you the whole way through. And then also, if I can get her feet done by myself, I will go ahead and tag on a little bit of hoof trimming care on top of that. And again, not a professional, just a homesteader trying to take good care of my animals. So let me flip you around. Let's get started. Okay, so I do have my dog grooming shears out here just for, sometimes I use those around their teats and stuff if I can, or to get some of like the armpits or some up more personal areas. But these are my shears. They are the Shear Masters by Oster. Absolutely love these shears. They have been good to me. I have used them since I started shearing 3 years ago. So they have done the equivalent of 12 sheep. So not a lot, but I take good care of them. I make sure that I clean them up really good. These aren't perfectly clean right now because I used them last night and just took them in the house and cleaned them up a little bit. But I make sure that after every year, before they go back in their box, I oil them as per the specifications of the maker of Oster, and, you know, make sure they go back clean and really well oiled. So these are my shears, my sheep shears. Then we have a hoof knife here, and then these are the trimmers that the veterinarian told me to get for hoof trimming. I have alcohol, and I also have oil for my clippers in case I need them. You'll need an extension cord, or, you know, a way to move about the country, so to speak, because they do move around, and I don't like to be limited to a short cord. So I have an extension cord, and then of course my Osters have, I don't know, it's like a 10-foot cord on it. Oster does a good job with these shears. So the cows are out and about playing, but this video is not about that. So I'm going to set you guys up. I'm going to pull Vanilla out and get started, and then I will take you along the journey and stop a few times and let you know about certain things. But basically, we're just going to knock some wool off. As you can see, this is the other two laying here on the ground. I did not clean up before I started vanilla because there's no point. So let's get cracking. You ready, baby girl? So a couple things that I'll say, you'll notice that I was stretching her neck, and that is just stretching the skin out so that it's less likely for the clipper to nab it up. And I will also insert in here right now, my clippers are not acting normally. I don't know if it's because I took them in and cleaned them last night without taking them apart, but I'm struggling a little bit with my shears this morning, and I'm sure that it's operator error that I shouldn't have cleaned them without, you know, taking them apart and oiling them and all that. But so I'm going a little bit cautiously. Because I think that they're more likely to nick. They're not cutting as smoothly as they normally do, and they may just be, you know, really dirty inside from doing the other two girls. So just going cautiously, trying not to hurt my girls, and there you have it. So I'm breaking out the little clippers, and I'm going to try to do the areas that she kicks really bad, because it's almost impossible to nick her with these little clippers, and hopefully I can get around her bags and stuff so that when she goes to lamb, the lambs can find the teats easy. So that's what I'm up to at the moment. Okay, I want to take you guys off here and just insert a couple places that are really easy to cut a sheep. As you noticed, I've been stretching her neck out whenever I'm around her, her neck. And that's important. And I forgot that about her. She likes to push her head up into the vibration of the clippers and bend her head around to it. So you've seen me push her head away. And that's just because I'm trying to keep the skin from folding, because any folded skin's easy to suck up into clippers. And then they have a flap right here of skin. And this skin is really easy to suck up in the clippers. That's why I've been really careful around this area. And they also have a flap of skin right here. And so because of the way my clippers are acting, I'm actually probably going to try to do those with the small clippers, and I just feel more comfortable with the small clippers. It's not because I don't like as you can see, the big clippers do a good job. That's just why I'm using the small clippers around those areas, is because they are very easy to cut. And I'm still a little bit scared of those big teeth on that on those sheep shears. Those things are monstrous, and they're really hard to compared to the small clippers. The sheep shears are heavy, and these are actually one of the lighter ones that you can get. That's one of the reasons why I got them and why I love them so much. But they're still just big, the size difference is just huge. So anyway, there's that. Let's see if we can't get her finished up here. I think Rescue misses her lambskin beds. Okay, I'm going to try to take you guys along with me, but this kind of turns into a rodeo. Naturally sheep don't like having their feet picked up, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and show you what her hoof looks like right now, if I can. So basically, that's what it looks like right now. And see what we can do about that. Okay, there it is, all done. I think I can take more off, but there it is. I'm not a professional trimmer, hoof trimmer, so I just take what I can off. And trim their feet in October. Before we made the big trek across the country to move here. Take more off. Her feet done. She can go back in. All right, you guys, that's it. That is how I shear my sheep. It's super noisy. It's pouring down rain, so I'm just gonna say thanks for watching. Yours truly.